Hi, Brooke Stidham here, also known as Fit Angel Coach, your motivational fitness coach. Today I wanted to share with you 3 tips for muscle soreness and muscle recovery. Tip number 1 is what can you do immediately after your workout? Tip number 2 is what can you do once you get home? And tip number 3 is what do you do the next day to help with that muscle soreness? So what brought up this topic today? Well, I worked out legs today and I can already feel the burn and I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow. So immediately after my workout, tip number 1, I made sure I stretched. Stretch those muscles. It's going to help with the flexibility and also help to get some of that lactic acid out. Also, hitting up the sauna right after your workout, again, is going to help release some of the toxins and help those muscles. Now, tip number 2, what do you do once you get home? You eat. Fuel your body. Fuel your body with that premium fuel. You want to make sure you have a great, clean resource for your proteins and also your carbs, because that's what your body is calling for. It needs those amino acids to help build those muscles and also help with the recovery. It's also a great time to maybe take your BCAA supplements, again, to just help with that muscle repair after you tore it down after your workout. Also, make sure you're getting some of those good anti-inflammatory types of foods. Basically, these are your good fats, like your avocados, walnuts are another great source, fish. That's just going to help calm down all the inflammation that you created in a good way, but it's going to kind of help calm that down. Tip number 3 is, okay, well, what do I do the next day when I'm still sore? I can barely move. I can't even imagine, working out the next day. Yes, actually, that's exactly what you want to do, because you want to get those muscles moving. You want to get that lactic acid out. So do some light cardio, or, even just do like the opposite muscle group that next day. Again, just to kind of get things moving and grooving again. Also, that's a good time to do some foam rolling to really, again, roll out, some of that soreness, maybe some of those knots, and get that lactic acid out. Now, make sure that you're spending enough time in each area, like about 60 seconds or so, to make sure that you're really foaming it out correctly. And when all else fails, that's what your Tylenol and your Advil and your icing is for. Icing that area is really going to help with just kind of calming down some of that inflammation, as well as good old Advil. So again, those 3 tips of what you can do, right after your workout: stretch. Tip number 2, when you get home, make sure you eat some good proteins and some good carbs and some of your good fats. And tip number 3 is make sure that you move the next day and also foam roll it out. If you have any further questions, please feel free to email me at fitangelcoach@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. Thanks for your time.